Dr. Brunner was experiencing heart problems, so?
He had 2 months, tops. I think Dr. Brunner was planning to surrender himself and Dr. Zox to the police. On that fateful evening, he was drinking coffee in the office. I suppose he had some kind of stroke. It totally changed his plans with the police. To begin with, I didn't pay attention to it. But some of the coffee got spilled and left as it was. He was forced to act quickly. Going against all his morals as a doctor, he decided to choose when he would die, and to use this opportunity to stop his old friend once and for all. It was pretty easy to come up with a plan. The biggest problem was creating evidence that would point to an imaginary killer. He couldn't just write a death note with the name of the killer. If Dr. Zox were to find it first, he could just destroy the evidence. The plan was very risky, but I guess he thought he didn't have any other choice. If it weren't for the mistake with the awl, I suppose that would be enough for a jury to hand out a life sentence.
So, I'm off the hook? Thank you! Thank you, Miss Myers!
You damn murderess! I wasn't doing it for you.
Get up! You're still going to rot in jail for all your mad experiments on poor kids. Dr. Rav Zachs, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
So, what's your life like when you're not solving mysteries?
There's no shortage of unanswered questions. I've always got one on my mind.
Is that so? Do you have one right now?
I'm wondering how you've got that scar above your eye.
Let's just say somebody we both know was involved.
Can I get another clue?
We'll leave that for another time. Here's the information you called about.
How did you manage to get it?
As I said before, Anna, there's more to me than you think.
Right. I appreciate the help, but, I have to get going.
So soon? I figured my services earned more than one drink. Stay for dinner.
I figured you'd understand. After all, you've just handed me another mystery to solve.
In the year 1860,
Great! I found the guest list.
Did you find the guest list?
Yes, here it is.
I checked the list and it looks like everyone is here.
Pay attention, everyone. This is what we know so far. Dr. Hartman, Ulla, and Professor Kinski were killed, and nobody could enter or leave the hotel. Therefore, the killer is among us.
Oh, I'm so scared.
We don't know how or why the killer is doing this, so we must all concentrate and focus. Has anything strange happened to anyone over the last few days?
Yes! When I got back from breakfast, some cazzone had ripped open my luggage and dropped everything all over the floor. Now I cannot find my favorite shoes.
But you didn't see anyone.
No! Passport.
Sorry, Professor?
My passport.
What about it?
I couldn't find my passport today. I thought I mislaid it, but now I think someone must have taken it.
Odd.
My German visa. Damn! I will not be able to attend the conference.
What conference?
A conference in Heidelberg. I was invited to give a speech about the connection between ancient Indian religions and modern German aspirations.
Anyone else?
I'm stuck here!
Professor, relax. Anyone else?
Well, I know how this will sound, but my gun has disappeared.
When did this happen?
I am not absolutely sure, but I think it happened early this morning before breakfast.
What caliber is it?
A 7.65 Mauser.
And you cannot find it?
Alas, none.
Huh. Anyone else?
Anna, let's go to the cellar. We might find bullet casings. Please, all of you be careful. Anna, could you please search over there? Maybe we could find bullet casings.
Great! I found some bullet casings.
Look! 7.65 caliber. I found them.
Let me see. So, Dr. Hartman was killed by Mr. Peterson's gun.
Otto, I want to tell you something.
Yes, Anna?
When I arrived here to meet Dr. Hartman, he was already dead. And Walter was here before me. He was standing over the corpse with a gun.
Did he explain why he was there?
He told me he received a message from Dr. Hartman.
Do you think, Walter?
His behavior is suspicious.
You might be right. We must be careful with him.
What you're saying, Professor Clark, is very interesting. But from a Christian point of view, it does not make sense.
It does, and I'll tell you why. You see, we need to embrace science and be more open-minded. Ancient Indian manuscripts clearly state it is possible to create soma. All we need to do is formulate the ingredients correctly.
Professor, imagine for a moment the recipe actually works. What if it gets into the hands of opportunistic or evil-minded people? What happens then?
A very good question, Father. I know a number of high-ranking officials in Germany have also sponsored expeditions to find a formula for soma in Tibet.
How do you know this?
I have been advised through several channels. So, what do you think?
I can say that the German Nazi Party is controversial, to say the least.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I have also heard the Nazi Party has been looking into Eastern and Western occult practices. I would be very careful if I were you, Professor.
I agree. The Nazi Party does not play around.
By the way, I have not seen Claudia, Walter, or Giovanni in a while. I hope they're all right.
Help! Oh my god! Claudia!